Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we will discuss about the most important topic, respiratory system, anatomy and physiology. Let's start. Which structure is the primary site of gas exchange in the lungs? Option A, bronchi. Option B, bronchioles. Option C, alveoli. Option D, trachea. The answer is option C, alveoli, because alveoli provide a large surface area for gas exchange via thin wall and the rich capillary network. So the answer is option C, like that. Next, which cartilage of the larynx is the largest? Option A, epiglottitis. Option B, cricoid. Option C, thyroid. Option D, arytenoid. The answer is option C, thyroid. The thyroid cartilage is the largest forming cartilage. It's in the Adam's apple. So the answer is option C. Which muscle is the primary muscle of inspiration? Option A, diaphragm. Option B, intercostal muscle. Option C, sternocleidomastoid. Option D, abdominal muscles. The answer is option A, diaphragm. Diaphragm contraction increases thoracic volume, aiding the inspiration. So the answer is option A, diaphragm. Next, what is the normal tidal volume in adults? Option A, 100 ml. Option B, 250 ml. Option C, 500 ml. Option D, 1000 ml. The answer is option C, 500 ml. The tidal volume is the amount of inspired and expired in the normal breathing. It's an 500 ml. So the answer is option C. Next, which part of the brain controls the basic rhythm of respiration? Option A, cerebellum. Option B, medulla oblongata. Option C, hypothalamus. Option D, cerebral cortex. The answer is option B, medulla oblongata. Medullary respiratory center regulates the basic breathing rhythm. So the answer is option B. Next, which lungs has 3 lobes? In the right lungs has the 3 lobes. So the answer is option B. Next, which structure prevents food from the entering the respiratory tract? Option A, vocal cords. Option B, glottitis. Option C, epiglottitis. Option D, pharynx. The answer is option B, glottitis. Option C, epiglottitis. Option C is the correct answer. Epiglottitis, option C. Like that. Here, like that, the epiglottitis are located. Epiglottitis acts as a flap covering. It acts as a flap covering larynx during the swallowing. So the answer is option C. Next, normal respiratory rate in adults is option A, 8 to 10 per minute. Option B, 12 to 20 per minute. Option C, 25 to 30 per minute. Option D, 35 to 40 per minute. The answer is option B, 12 to 20 per minute. Next, Surfactant in the alveoli is secreted by option A type 1 alveolar cells, option B type 2 alveolar cell, option C endothelial cells, option D macrophages. The answer is option B type 2 alveolar cells. In the surfactant reduces the alveolar surface tensions, so preventing the collapse. So the answer is option B. Next, which is the narrowest part of the adult airway? Option A glottitis, option B trachea, option C cricoid ring, option D bronchi. The answer is option A glottitis. Next, which structure carries both air and food? Option A larynx, option B pharynx, option C esophagus, option D trachea. The answer is option B pharynx. Pharynx carries both air and food, so the answer is option B. Next, which law explains the inverse relationship between the pressure and volume in the lungs? Option A Boyle's law, option B Dalton's law, option C Henry's law, option D Charles' law. The answer is option A Boyle's law. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume during breathing. This is known as the Boyle's law. So the answer is option A. Next, what is the approximate surface area of alveoli for gas exchanges? Option A 25 meter square, option B 50 meter square, option C 70 meter square, option D 100 meter square. The answer is option C 70 meter square. Alveoli provide the 70 meter square surface area in adults. So the answer is option C. Next, which is not part of the upper respiratory tract? Option A nose, option B pharynx, option C larynx, option D trachea. The answer is option D trachea, because trachea is the part of lower respiratory tract. So the answer is option D. Next, the trachea bifurcates at the level of option A C3 to C4, option B between C6, option C between T4 and T5, sternal angle, option D T12. The answer is option C. Trachea bifurcates at the level of the T4 and T5 sternal angle. Trachea divides into bronchi at carina, T4 and T5 level. So the answer is option C. Next, which lungs volume cannot be measured by the spirometry? Option A tidal volume, option B expiratory reserve volume, option C residual volume, option D vital capacity. The answer is option C residual volume, because residual volume remains in the lungs after the maximum expirations. Next, which artery supplies deoxygenated blood to the lungs? Option A pulmonary artery, option B pulmonary vein, option C bronchial artery, option D aorta. The answer is option A pulmonary artery, because pulmonary arteries carry the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle and supply to the pulmonary artery, through the pulmonary artery. So the answer is option A. Next, the functional unit of the lungs is option A bronchiole, option B alveolus, option C lobule, option D echinus. The answer is option D echinus, because echinus is the smallest unit for gas exchange. So the answer is option D. Next, normal anatomical dead space in adult is about 50 ml, option B 100 ml, option C 150 ml, option D 250 ml. The answer is option C. Dead space where the air not involved in gas exchange, it's about almost 150 ml. Next, which is the driving force for the diffusion of gases in alveoli? Option A enzyme action, option B partial pressure gradient, option C active transport, option D osmotic gradient. The answer is option B partial pressure gradient, because gases moves from the high to low partial pressure. So the answer is option B. Next, which pleura lines the thoracic wall? Option A vesicular pleura, option A B partial pleura, option C both, option D neither. The answer is option B partial pleura, because partial pleura covers the thoracic wall, vesicular pleura covers the lungs. So the answer is option B. Next, which gas has the highest solubility in blood? Option A oxygen, option B carbon dioxide, option C nitrogen, option D helium. The answer is option B carbon dioxide, because CO2 is 20x more soluble than the 20x more soluble than the O2 in the plasma. So the answer is option B. Next, which structure contains C-shaped cartilaginous rings? Option A esophagus, option B bronchioles, option C trachea, option D alveoli. The answer is option C trachea. C-shaped rings keep trachea open during the breathing. Next, the pacemaker of normal respiration is option A pneumotaxic center, option B apneustic center, option C dorsal respiratory group, option D ventral respiratory group. The answer is option C DRG dorsal respiratory group, because dorsal respiratory group in medulla initiates the inspiration rhythm. So the answer is option C. Next, which structure is the voice producing organ? Option A trachea, option B bronchi, option C larynx, option D pharynx. The answer is option C larynx. Larynx contains the vocal cords for the phonetation. So the answer is option C. Next, which nerve supplies the diaphragm? Option A vagus nerve, option B phrenic nerve, option C intercostal nerve, option D glossopharyngeal nerve. The answer is option B phrenic nerve. The phrenic nerve C3 to C5 controls the diaphragm contraction, essential for the breathing. So the answer is option B. Next, what is the approximate total lungs capacity in adults? Option A 2000 ml, option B 4000 ml, option C 6000 ml. Option D 8000 ml. The answer is option C 6000 ml. It is a healthy for the adults. Next, which reflex prevents overinflation of the lungs? Option A cough reflex. Option B hearing brewer reflex. Option C stretch reflex. Option D baroreceptor reflex. The answer is option B hearing brewer reflexes, because stretch receptors send signals through the vagus nerve to inhibit the inspiration when lungs overinflated. So the answer is option B. Next, which gas primarily stimulates the respiratory center? Option A oxygen. Option B nitrogen. Option C carbon dioxide. Option D helium. The answer is option C carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide, its elevated CO2 increases the hydrogen ion concentration, stimulating the chemoreceptor. So the answer is option C. Next, what is the normal partial pressure of oxygen in arterial blood? Option A 40 mm of Hg. Option B 60 mm of Hg. Option C 80 to 100 mm of Hg. Option D 120 mm of Hg. The answer is option C 80 to 100 mm of Hg. Normal arterial oxygen level is 80 to 100 mm of Hg. Next, which bronchus is wider, shorter and more vertical? The answer is option A left bronchus. Option B right bronchus. Option C both equal. Option D none. The answer is option B right bronchus, because foreign bodies are more likely to enter the right bronchus due to its anatomy. So the answer is option B. Next, which part of the hemoglobin binds with the oxygen? Option A globulin protein. Option B iron in heme. Option C plasma fraction. Option D carbon dioxide binding site. The answer is option B iron in heme, because O2 binds to Fe2 plus in heme groups of hemoglobin. So the answer is iron in heme. Next, which structure separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity? Option A sternum. Option B diaphragm. Option C mediastinum. Option D pleura. The answer is option B diaphragm, because diaphragm is the muscular partition between the thoracic and abdominal cavities. Next, vital capacity is the sum of option A TV plus IRV plus ERC, tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume. Option B TV plus RV plus ERV. Option C IRV plus ERV plus RV. Option D TV plus IRV plus RV. The answer is option A tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume. Option plus ERV expiratory reserve volume. So the answer is option A. Next, which structure is also called as the windpipe? Option A pharynx. Option B trachea. Option C larynx. Option D bronchus. The answer is option B trachea. Trachea is known as the windpipe, conducting air to bronchi. Next, which respiratory volume is about 1200 ml? Option A, tidal volume. Option B, inspiratory reserve volume. Option C, residual volume. Option D, expiratory reserve volume. The answer is option D, expiratory reserve volume. ERV, expiratory reserve volume, is 1200 ml of air expelled after the normal expiration. Next, oxygen transport in the blood is mainly by option A, dissolved in plasma. Option B, bound to hemoglobin. Option C, as a bicarbonate. Option D, bound to proteins. The answer is option B, bound to hemoglobin. 97% O2 is carried bound in hemoglobin. Only 3% dissolve in the plasma. Next, carbon dioxide transport in blood is mainly as option A, carbaminohemoglobin. Option B, bicarbonate ion. Option C, dissolved CO2. Option D, carbonic acid. The answer is option B, bicarbonate ion. 70% CO2 is transported as bicarbonate in plasma. Next, which lungs volume remains even after maximal expiration? Option A, tidal volume. Option B, residual volume. Option C, expiratory reserve volume. Option D, vital capacity. The answer is option B, residual volume, because residual volume prevents the lungs collapse. Next, the first generation branches of the trachea are called as option A, alveoli. Option B, bronchi. Option C, bronchioles. Option D, terminal bronchioles. The answer is option B, bronchi, because trachea bifurcates into right and left primary bronchi. So the answer is option B. Thank you everyone. If the content is helpful for you, please like our video, comment our video and share our video and subscribe our channel. Thank you everyone.